Hello and welcome to my placement presentation for a placement of which I am going to undertake at Gymfinity Gymnastics Club that's based in Knutsford. So this is part of my module for sports development and action, which is going to make up part of my year 2 at university. So firstly, the club was set up 5 years ago by a retired teacher whose love and passion is primarily gymnastics. So she set up a mini club in a youth sports hall which had 5 mats and just 6 members. So in the 5 years, the club has evolved and got bigger, got more members, therefore needed more coaches. So the club has now just shy of 700 members, and that growth in 5 years is a massive growth. So the club has expanded, but it's now outgrowing the site of which it's in. So last year, the club was approached by a team of investors who want to invest in the club to give the gymnasts and the coaches a better opportunity to progress. In the site that it's in now, they have gymnasts that range off recreational all the way through to national level gymnasts. So with that in mind, if you think of, if they take the gymnasts to a new building, to a new site, of how much more advanced the gymnasts can get just with the equipment and the better quality of coaching. So when it moves to the new site, which is going to look at being in February of 2017, it's naturally going to open up more spaces for children to take part, to do gymnastics. So with that, the more children come in the gym, take part in gymnastics, it's going to have a massive effect on the national and local strategies that are in place at the minute to improve health on children and adults, okay? To reduce crime rate, okay? If children are not taking part, they're active. It's proven that if children and young adults are keeping engaged, are keeping the mind occupied, they're less likely to commit crimes on the street. But it's also going to have an impact on equality and assist with the children's education. So with that as well, because it's such a new site, new building, it's going to have an effect. It's a good effect on the economy. It's going to create more jobs, and a massive thing for youth coaches and students. It's going to give them the chance to volunteer, to come in, to learn how to coach, to gain qualifications. So when they're confident and ready to go out there, they have the whole load of knowledge that they can learn at Gym with us. So this year, some figures got released by Sport England, and it's all part of the new Active Nation plan. So it states that 1 in 6 deaths are caused by inactivity. So that's not enough exercise, so video games, but not getting out, but not moving, where if we have this new, exciting, big new gymnastics arena, and the sessions that we can cater can get more children in, and younger adults, and adults to the gym, that we can hopefully help that statistic by a percentage. Okay? That's what we need to do. But another statistic got brought out was that more than 28% of people in England do less than 30 minutes exercise per day. So again, that's having a knock-on effect on the death toll. So I feel that this project, and being involved in this project, can have a massive impact on the strategic plan and the Active Nation plan that's set by Sport England, and which is also endorsed and supported by all local authorities and all community sports partnerships. So as I mentioned, the Active Nation plan, it is a 5-year strategy that's investing £250 million to combat inactivity. So they want clubs like us to put on sessions, to add more sessions, and get more children in, so that we can help to combat the inactivity of children, young adults, and also adults. So it's focused on children aged 5 and above, okay? And the big thing in the plan that drew me in to get involved and to bring it to Gymfinity was that they're going to set out £30 million to invest in volunteers. But now, without volunteers in sport, I don't think that sport would be as successful as it is in Britain today. And to get that money invested into volunteers, this is going to be some massive help to clubs, but it's going to be a massive help to young coaches so we can help the coaching to train them up and to retain them. So in this plan, there is an opportunity for us to seek funding or grants off the Active Nation plan to help combat inactivity, but again to help develop, to train and retain the volunteers. So my role, after a long chat with Rue, who is our ops director, I'm going to be responsible for the delivery of gymnastics in the club. So I'm going to work across all disciplines, and I'm going to work as a mentor coach, as somebody who guides you, as somebody who helps you to progress as a better coach. Also, I've been asked, I'm challenged to produce a 48-week lesson plan manual that will get used in the new gymnastics club. So it's going to be, so the courses are going to run over 48 weeks the year. I've been challenged to create 48 different yet linked lesson plans that's easy to use for the coaches, that's easy for the coaches to deliver, and it keeps the coaches engaged and the gymnasts engaged, and they want to come back for more. So I need to make these lesson plans enough so the children and coaches are engaged, so that we can retain them in the club. So looking at that as well, so in the plans, I'm going to ensure that there's aspects in there that fit in, again, the Active Nation plan. So I want activities in there that's going to improve health. So I want to create some sessions that are going to get children in off the street to come and have fun. So freestyle sessions are going to be in there. So freestyle is a less structured yet still safe discipline of gymnastics, and it's aimed more at boys, so more boys come in. But I feel if we set this up to freestyle class, this will help to prevent crime and to help reduce children from committing a criminal offence. So with the Active Nation plan coming in, I think is a great time now to try and get some funding, some grants, to help our coaches develop in the transitional period to moving over to the new site. So my role on the placement will also be to try and source some funding, some grants to help develop our volunteers. But as I said earlier on, to help to train and retain our volunteers. When our sports and our club wouldn't run as successful as they are without them. And finally, as well as developing gymnastics sessions, as well as producing a 48-week in-depth, quite versatile set of lesson plans, and incorporating the freestyle element of that to help get the boys in, to naturally help on the crime prevention front. I am also going to help in sourcing funding, to get funding to help train and retain our volunteers. And finally, I'm going to act as a mentor coach to the volunteers, so I can help to train them through level 1s, through level 2s, up to level 3s, and hopefully with the right engagement from them and support from myself and the club, we can also retain volunteers within our club. So that's my placement, and so I'm confident the placement is right for me, as I want to take a more in-depth look on developing coaches, developing clubs, and developing our volunteers, and it's going to give me a chance to help source funding from a new project, and hopefully all this together will help for a smooth and successful transition to our new gym, which is set for February of 2017. Thank you.